Guys, and welcome back to the channel. How are you all doing? Guys, I know it's been a long time I did say that video, but don't judge me, it's not my fault. You all know that I had a baby. He's just 3 months old. There's no external help. My mom-in-law is gone now. Just myself and my husband and my 2 other boys. So it's difficult to sit down and get these videos running, but today I decided to. My husband is at home today, so he's having the baby. That's why I'm able to do this video, and I need to be very quick so that I can catch up before baby starts to cry. Anyway, guys, from the topic or from the title, you know what we're talking about today. I just want to literally share my experience having a baby in the UK and all those stuff. So without so much blah blah blah, let's get into the video. So first of all, guys, the antenatal care is quite different. So back home we would always have, every hospital literally have the days when they go for antenatal, health talks are given and stuff like that. But here your antenatal is straight to the point. You just get to see your midwife, do all the checks, make sure you are okay and all of that, and you go home. If you have any questions, you ask. If you don't, you go home. So all those gathering of antenatal, come and do antenatal, women will sing, health talk, all of that, those things don't happen here. So but if you want to satisfy your curiosity or get knowledge regarding anything that concerns you as the mother and the baby, you go to the website. The NHS website is there for you, all the information you need. Even when you go for your antenatal in the hospital, you'll be seeing it on the display board. You'll be seeing barcodes that you can scan to access some antenatal topics and all of that. So that's basically that. Then that aside, the number of scans that you do, it's minimal compared to back home, where you might get more scans, and you can even demand more scans. But here, if you're not a high risk pregnancy, your scans are literally fewer, compared to back home, where people go to scan back and forth and all of that. And I get that. It's because back home the system is different. Once you have your money, you can get whatever you like as far as medical care is concerned. But here, in quotes, they say it is free. I know we pay taxes and national insurance for all of that, but they say it's free. So the population they are dealing with at any point in time per day in the hospital is way too much. So if you begin to do all of that, the staffs will literally break down. So that's another thing. So another thing I noticed was I had 2 cesarean sections back home, but then I noticed that here hospital stay is a thing. Hospital stay is a thing. So they tend to keep you away from hospital until the D-day of your surgery. But in Nigeria, you tend to get confinement. When I say confinement, I mean they tend to admit you maybe a day to your surgery or the night to your surgery. But here, your admission is literally on the day of the surgery. You are told the time that you should come, which I find very good. There's no point coming to lie down in the hospital, on the hospital bed rather, the whole night. So it's okay. I love that. And the stay as well. I came back from hospital 48 hours post-operation. But in Nigeria, when I had my 2 boys, I stayed almost 4 days, And another shocking thing, guys, another thing that shocked me is eating food after surgery. Guys, that one blew my mind. Do you know that immediately I came out from the theater, they took me to the recovery room. In the recovery room, I was offered coffee. I was offered tea. They asked me what I was going to eat. I was like, that is just me coming out from the theater. And then maybe 6 hours after or thereabouts, was it even up to 6 hours? It wasn't up to 6 hours. While in the ward again, they brought me food, which I did eat. So, but then back home, they would not administer anything to you. They will not give you any, when I mean administer, I mean giving you something to eat after surgery. No, they don't do that back home because they fear for abdominal bloating, distension, and all of that complication. They will have to hear the bowel sound with the stethoscope before you're giving something to eat. But it was a shock for me though that here they gave me tea in the recovery room to drink. They gave me tea to drink, and then in the ward, maybe 3 or 4 hours after I got into the ward, they brought me my lunch. But something happened that scared me, but at the end of the day, I was fine. So after eating that lunch, I started throwing up. I threw up. It was a massive throwing up. I threw up. I was like, God, I hope something has not gone wrong, because I haven't experienced that eating almost immediately after your surgery. But after that first vomit, I was fine. I didn't vomit again, and I ate everything. No, there was nothing in particular. There was no restrictions as to what you eat and what you will not eat. So that's that. Another thing I would say I experienced is the checks. The checks in the hospital when you have a surgery is mind blowing. It's lovely. Like that is nursing. That is medical practice. Literally, that is what we're taught in school. Like, people are checking you back to back to back to back to back. Although the checks are not directly coming from the midwives in the ward, the midwife support workers have been trained to do all of those BP, temperature, all of those vital signs. They've been trained. So that alone is taking away workload from the midwives. You get. Now, even up to the point of you getting cleaned and stuff, it is still the midwife support workers that come to do it for you. But back home, you are going to be the one doing all those checks. Back home, you're going to be the one getting the woman showered or cleaned up post-surgery. In most of the hospitals, when I had my two babies, it was never any support. There's nothing like support worker. It was the midwife or the nurse that cleaned me up, help me to stand up. But here, the support workers took all of those kind of jobs away from the midwife. So the midwife literally was focusing on major events and incidences, which was cool, At least it reduces the workload per se. But that is not to say that they don't have a lot doing. They are very, very busy. Very, very, very busy. I give it to them. They are trying. The midwives are trying. They are very, very busy. So that's basically that. Then fast forward to when I was discharged. When I was discharged, all of those home visits, midwives were coming. The following day, midwife came to check my baby's bed, where the baby is sleeping, safe sleep, and all of that. They signed the red book. After 5 days again, 2 other sets of midwives came, health visitor, all of those people coming to check you back to back to back to back to back. It's quite impressive. Back home, there's nothing like that. Once you've gone, you've gone. If you have any challenge, you come back to the hospital and see the pediatrician, But all of these checks, it's very important. It will even help to spot complications at the long run. The newborn blood check that they do on the heels, I loved that. I consented to that. My baby had it done. So it's beautiful. But what I understand is that there is advanced technology in this part of the world. They've gone way ahead, but I believe that we are coming up back home. Things are also changing. Things are changing, and gradually, the standards are also coming up. It was a nice experience, if you ask me. It was a nice experience. Yeah, the only thing that seemed like a downside in all my experiences was the fact that I couldn't get into the hospital anytime I wanted if I felt any way or some way. The protocol of having to ring triage, then you come in and all of that. While back home, if you feel anyhow or you don't even need to call anybody, just drive straight to the hospital and you'll be seen. That sort of thing. So that was the aspect for me. And then, apart from that, it was sweet, it was lovely, The staffs are beautiful. It was a nice experience. My recovery this time around was faster. Pain management, top notch. I did not feel so much pain like I felt in my first two surgeries. The pain was less this time around. I was getting the pain medications back to back every 4 hours, back to back, back to back. While they discharged me, they gave me strong painkillers that I was taking when necessary. So I recovered quicker. As of 2 weeks postpartum, I was already climbing the stairs, doing stuff for myself and all of that. So guys, this is my experience having a baby in the UK. Please guys, support your baby girl. Support me. Subscribe to my channel, please. Subscribe to my channel. Turn on the notification bell so that when I post a video, you will be notified that I posted a video. And please don't forget to give the video a thumbs up. Like the video so that so many other people, will get to see the video and also like it as well. And then those that need information, regarding giving birth to babies in the UK can also get something from the video. Well, I just thought, to share my own experience, to just put it there. It's like a documentary, for me. It's something in future I will look back to and hear myself and listen to myself of what I've been through. So guys, this is it. I will see you guys in my next video. I love you all. Bye bye.